Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another girl boss type video. It's going to be an inventory check go through. I've seen a lot of people do these videos and they seem to do really well. People are really interested in the behind the scenes of business. So if you don't know, I have a business called Oso Curly. It is a hair tools and accessories line. And yeah, I'm just going to show you guys what kind of inventory I have. I buy inventory pretty much every month and I spend quite a lot of money on it. Probably like, let's add it up. So I keep all my finances in a spreadsheet on a Google Sheets file. If you are a business owner, I really recommend getting on top of your finances and getting everything tracked. I pretty much, anytime I spend money on my business account, I copy what I've spent and put it into a spreadsheet just like this, or maybe minus the money. But yeah, I have like all the expenses and what sales I've had in that month. So for example, in March I spent about £800 on, and that's including like buying stock as well, so about £800. That's quite a low month, to be fair. So yeah, let me just show you guys what kind of stuff that you have to buy behind the scenes. Behind the scenes of a business, you think that you would just pay for your actual product, but there's other things you need to think about. For example, you need to pay for packaging. I have to buy these every 2 months, I want to say. So I buy a big pack of, I think it's like 300 or 200 of these Jiffy bags, and they have bubble wrap inside. So if you think of that, that is one piece of inventory that I have to buy. I also have to buy for my spray bottles hang tags, which are these just like clip things. I managed to actually get 100 of these from Amazon for quite cheap. And then I have to get printed these hang tags that I hang onto the spray bottles, just to make it look a bit more branded and fun instead of a blank spray bottle. Organza bag. So all of my bonnets and pillowcases come in an organza bag. So I have to make sure that I stay on top of these. I bet you guys are watching thinking, wow, I didn't think about all of the ins and outs. Also, when I first started my business, I did not think about all of this stuff as well. So this is kind of new. In the beginning, I didn't have any of this stuff. I did not have thank you cards in every package. I would handwrite a note into every package. So you don't have to do all of this, but I feel like once you've grown and you start to reinvest your profits, definitely invest in things like this. So this is a printed thank you card, and it just encourages people to follow us on social media and hopefully tag us in any pictures or videos that they post. I'm also going to show you guys some stocks. If you've seen my Instagrams or vlogs, you'll know that a lot of my stock is in this little room here. So here is all of the Jiffy bags, spray bottles. Paid for the pillowcases, but they're not currently with me. So that also happens as well. You pay for a lot of stock and it's not actually with you just yet. I do, for when I do like wholesale orders, I like to write a personalized note. Obviously I couldn't do that with every single order because I would be writing out notes for everyone for hours. So what I do is I just send this to either influencers or retailers, and I'll just write a little note here for them personally. I keep everything in just a little box like this for the little notes and stuff, and then the Jiffy bags stay in a box and the organza bags stay in a box too. So my setup is not like a personalized office at the moment. Everything is just in storage. Some stuff stays in my room, in my desk here, which is in my room. A lot of my storage is from IKEA, so I really am in love with this at the moment. This right here is from IKEA. As you can see, it has all of my Oso Curly stuff. We also have satin care guides, so I have to get these printed out as well, and they will stay here. This is a card reader, so when I do in-person events I use this. It's from Untitled. I'll leave the link for it down below, but it's really good. People can pay via their card and it connects to your phone, and then the payment goes straight to your phone. So I keep a lot of my stuff in here, calculator sometimes, also receipts. So every time I pay for postage, I get a receipt from the postage office as soon as I've handed it in, which is really, really good to keep a hold of, because if there are any issues with someone's mail, it gets lost, at least you have the proof that you did actually post it. So definitely hold on to those as long as you can. So if you watch my shipping video, you'll know that I actually write out what the shipping costs are and the weights of everything, and then I just plan out my month in advance and like little things that need to be done. And that is pretty much it for my inventory. Fabric I buy online at the moment, so because of the lockdown I can't really go into a fabric store, so I've been buying it online. So I pay for that online. I actually know the fabric store workers, so I have their number and just message them directly. Also, my factory is closed at the moment, so I'm using local seamstress. So obviously I just speak with her, drop off the fabric to her, she makes it, and then when she's done I get it and then I can finally send them out. Shampoo brushes are currently on pre-order, but I'm sure if you're watching this at a later date you'll just be able to purchase it. But these actually come from China. Obviously I don't make this plastic by myself. I purchase it in bulk, so this is coming from China at the moment, so it will take a few weeks to come. You just kind of have to like keep on top of things, make sure that you are ordering near to the time that they're selling out. It's been a bit difficult for me lately because obviously the lockdown has slowed down a lot of things and I didn't see this coming at all. So I've opened up pre-orders. If you're a business owner, I do recommend doing pre-orders because it just gives you that money nearer, and then you can use that to rebuy the stock in advance. So it helps you if you don't have a line of credit. And as a young entrepreneur, someone that's like self-made, working by themselves, a small team, it's just gives you that allowance that you can use the money to reinvest in the product or reinvest in any expenses you have. An example of expenses, let me go through. Again, I want to share with you guys what actually goes into having a business that you probably don't think about. So in my expenses list I have, these are the different things that come out. So giveaways, obviously if I'm doing a giveaway that does cost because I'm paying for the postage and I have to kind of pay for the stock. So really when I'm giving away a product, I'm buying that product from myself to give to someone. Lunch, which I've not been spending no money on because I haven't need to even go out. Travel, you can include your petrol, so I put a bit of my monthly petrol allowance into travel because most of my travel is for work. For example, picking up fabric, going to drop fabric off to the seamstress, going to the post office, stuff like that you can claim for in your taxes, so do make sure that you put that as an expense. Graphic design, which I pay a freelancer. Shout out to Jodie, I'll leave her details down below. She does my graphics if I need any. Your domain name, which you should pay for just once a year, so I pay for that in January. Also Google Suite, which is basically, how much do I pay for that? £9.20 a month, and that allows me to have my own domain email. So info@oso.shannon is our email, but it actually is managed by Google. So it is a Gmail. When you log into it, it looks exactly like Gmail. It just has our name in it, so it looks more professional, but you do have to pay monthly for that, which is worth it, I feel like. MailChimp, which is a email marketing provider. It allows you to send out blast outs, newsletters, sign up lists, stuff like that. I am with MailChimp, but I do want to move to Klaviyo, so I'm in the middle of looking at that. But for MailChimp, I'm currently paying £57 a month. My VA, so my virtual assistant, that price goes up and down depending how much I need doing within that month. The next is my PO box. So I do have a storage unit / PO box. So I storage a lot of my extra stock, and any other things that I need to store. I put that down as a business expense because it basically is for my business. Shopify. So my site is hosted on Shopify, so I have to pay for Shopify fee monthly because they host the website and their backend is amazing, so I do not mind paying for Shopify at all. And that I'm on the basic plan, so it's about £22 to £23 a month. Also, I have a few subscriptions, so Planoly is one of them. It's an Instagram social media scheduling tool. I think that's about £20, but I do half it between Oso Curly and UK Curly Girl because I use it for both accounts, so I kind of half it out. My expenses were so high in the beginning, guys, and that's because I didn't really know how to work everything out. I just put everything on that card. Do not spend money without knowing where it's going. This is what's really allowed my business to grow. I make sure I track every single thing, and anything that I look at and I just feel like that looks like I'm spending too much money on that, I change it, I delete the subscription, I find a cheaper way. So make sure that you track monthly. It really is going to help you to make the most out of your money. Most of my inventory does come from the UK, so it does come quite quickly. For example, the Oso Curly mug, Curl Lover mug, that gets printed in the UK. So if I get an order, I've pretty much been doing that like drop shipping. So as soon as someone orders, I'll buy it from the website that I buy it from and then send it to them. So that's how that works. That is a bit of behind the scenes about inventory and finances. So I hope that was helpful in some way. If you have any other questions, as usual, leave them down in the comments down below. This was like a vlog little impromptu video, and I will see you guys in the next video, whether it's hair related or business related. See you soon. Bye.